Well, Rory, first of all, congratulations on being part of the Scotland Sevens squad. It's going to be a hell of a year for you.
Yes, it probably will be. Hopefully I can get in a lot more of the Sevens tournaments. Looking forward to it. Been in Singapore, really enjoyed it, and hopefully this will be another step up.
So, I mean, the process of getting through the club level and the academy structure, and of course in Scotland Sevens, I mean, this is a really good stepping stone for your own career, isn't it?
Yeah. It's really demanding, the Sevens. With there only being 7, you're demanding on your skills, your communication, just basically all your rugby, and you're under pressure the whole time. So it's a real building block for going further on, hopefully.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Hawick and yourself first of all, because it's been an indifferent season for the club. I know Jim Hay has been very, very disappointed at the way things have gone, and yet when Hawick fire, you really do fire, like against Selkirk.
I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger quite on it. We've struggled just in some games. Maybe discipline's maybe one thing, but we've been close in a lot of games at the start of the season. We're losing bonus points and stuff, but we're just struggling to get the wins. I think maybe some of it comes to maybe inexperience, and that we're in the positions to finish off games, but we just can't seem to do it. But hopefully it'll click sometime, and we'll be okay.
How much of the season will you be involved in Hawick? Because obviously you've got lots of other commitments.
Yeah. Well, with this Sevens tournament, that rules me out for 3 weeks. I don't know what happens when I get back, but hopefully I can play as much for Hawick as possible, and then just every other tournament for Sevens or something the same. But hopefully I can still get a lot of game time for Hawick, and we'll be okay there.
Well, one of the most requested clips on our site is you throwing an outrageous dummy, which was absolutely amazing, and described by Jim Hay as Jim Rennick-like.
Well, that's just a real compliment there, to be put in the same shoes as Jim Rennick. There just speaks for itself. But I don't know, you just do these things in the pitch, and it just came. So I'll take it.
I think he called you a slinky, didn't he, or someone from the Matrix?
That's just Jim's one-liners, even that he comes out with a few. So
he certainly does. He certainly does. But I mean, obviously, you know, guys like Jim Rennick who've been in the club, Hawick legends in the past. I mean, they've obviously helped you and inspired you.
Yeah, they sure have. I used to go down and watch all the time, and I've always aspired to play for Hawick. So to be playing, and obviously hopefully go further, but to be playing for Hawick, so like it's a real well, you're really proud to play for Hawick. That's one thing. And the likes of Jim Rennick, they're still there, that always willing to help. They're at the games, and they're always willing to give you encouragement or tell you what you need to be working on and stuff. So it is really helpful.
Now, it's still very early days in your career, of course, and some great things ahead, everyone says, and a lot of the media scribes are predicting great things for you as well. You must be delighted reading these things, but obviously you're very grounded about it all.
Yeah, I am delighted to read about the things, but at the same time it does put a bit of pressure on, and you have to be willing to work at it, and just try and keep level-headed and make sure that you can do the business in the park and keep the plaudits coming in. So
now, one controversial point that's always coming up in the press is your best position. I mean, you've played at centre quite a bit recently for Hawick, but a lot of people see you as fly half, and maybe going on even further, and not just wearing the green but wearing the blue of Scotland.
Well, my preferred position is stand-off. It always has been. Playing 13 for Hawick mainly because if I am going to be with the Sevens quite a bit, then they need to get a stand-off in, which we didn't really have one at the time, but they try to obviously find that combination for the stand-off. I have played centre quite a bit, but I've always preferred stand-off, and that's where hopefully the future lies.